Good morning. I just woke up. I'm aware this isn't my best look, but I brushed my hair for this. So I just wanted to take a moment to talk about death and rebirth. And I know to some people this is going to sound really, really obvious, but I think I've just had this this weird false perception in my brain that I went through a dark night of the soul, super depressed, pulled myself out of it, working on building up. But there's so many multiple deaths and rebirths that you go through. And the reason I want to put this video out right now is because I feel I know I've talked to some people, but the collective is going through a pause right now. And to a lot of people, it feels like you're in a waiting room, like a spiritual waiting room. And that can be scary. And I know for me personally, it had me feeling super disconnected. But I just want to say that you're not the only one experiencing this. And I know that it's difficult because it feels very counter what the society and what the culture kind of expects to happen after the 1st of January, which is everyone picks up on their New Year's resolutions. They're kind of hard charging. They're my life's going to be different now, blah, 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 blah. You know, all that stuff. And I think the truth is a lot of people are feeling very tired. A lot of people are feeling kind of disconnected. And that's okay. As my friend keeps telling me, he's there are big things to come. So these little dips in energy, these little dips in communication and information coming in, they always serve a purpose. One of them could simply just be to rest, which I know for me personally is challenging. I'm a fire sign and I'm always it's ridiculous. I have no chill, no patience. And during this time, don't be surprised by your shadows coming up. You know what I mean? I'll take you through, I guess personally, some of the stuff that I've been going through. So I have felt this slowdown, and as far as it relates to my own trauma, when this slowdown happens, for some reason I created this signal in my head that when I feel a stagnation, when I feel a lull, it means I'm not doing something that I'm supposed to be doing. I guess I don't have a very good relationship with rest. It makes me feel very anxious, makes me feel very scared. That's past conditioning of surviving trauma and stuff like that. So there's these just things in my head that tell me it's not okay to pause, it's not okay to slow down. And as much as I have changed and altered my consciousness a lot since I was a kid, it still comes out. It just comes out in funny ways, funny unexpected ways, where I'm I didn't even know I had that belief still, that it wasn't okay to rest, that it wasn't okay to pause, you know. But the practice that really helped me is, and my friend took me through this, is you just said, obviously you're made up of tons of parts and pieces, lots of programming, things like that. And the way that I like to think about it is that voice in my head that tells me that it's not safe to rest. I call that a protector. And it's protecting my inner child. It's trying to do things to make sure that she's okay. But I'm obviously an adult now, and I've expanded my consciousness. And in that, The exercise is kind of, well, to sit with yourself in silence, because during times like that, a lot of anxiety can obviously surface, especially if you feel like you're not doing enough. You're going to be kind of problem solving, working through like, should I do this? Should I do this? Do I need to do that? What do I need to do right now to like get back on track, to get like reconnected to my creativity, to my boldness, to my spirit? Like, what do I need to do to get reconnected to all this stuff that was like filling me with like life, right? And I think the point in this time is to reconnect with the small, more quiet part of yourself, like the one that is feeling anxious. You can imagine that, you know, like your inner child lives inside of you, and she's anxious because there's stillness happening, and stillness in the past meant that, you know, something was going to happen, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it's been related to at this point. But you can kind of sit with her and hold her hand and be like, I don't have all the answers. I don't know what's going to happen. Don't even know what's happening right now, but I'm here with you, you know what I mean? And just trying to hold her in that stillness and be like, it's okay. It's okay that I don't know the future. It's okay that I don't know the next step. I don't have all the answers, but the important thing is that I'm here and that I'm present. And, you know, let the monkey mind do its thing, run its circles around you, and just pay attention to it. You know what I mean? And that small practice really flipped a page for me, helped me feel more calm. I didn't even realize how anxious I was during this lull, this like waiting period that some of the collective seems to be sitting in. So I hope that helps. This is just a short video. Just want to let you know that this will all be over soon. It's all temporary. It's all part of the puzzle. It's all serving like a divine purpose. And you're not the only one going through it. I think that's also a really helpful and important message. So I love you. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you through, or see yourself through, whatever. I hate editing. I'm not gonna edit it, but words and goodbye.